I was only 8 when my dad died. On the 5th of February 2020, our world changed forever. He was diabetic and had been admitted to the hospital on the 4th of February. We didn't know that goodbye at the door would be the last time we would see him alive. My dad was my mom's best friend. They were always together. He was a present father, finishing work at 4 p.m., just 6 minutes away, and by 4:15 p.m. he would be home. My dad loved God. My dad loved life. My dad loved football. Liverpool, Real Madrid, Orlando Pirates, Dynamos from Zimbabwe, Borussia Dortmund, and Lyon, teams from Brazil. He was a true soccer addict. But most of all, my dad loved his family. He carried my baby sister in a carrier when we went to the mall. He always washed his hands before holding her.
My dad once described his love for my sister as the love Jacob had for Joseph and Benjamin, children of his old age.
Mornings were sacred. When the alarm rang, he would let it play.
And we would dance to the alarm as we made our way to the kitchen, arms raised, laughing in our pajamas. He had 2 alarms, one for Bible reading and for bathing. The second one was ours, my waking up alarm and also our dancing alarm.
He bathed before 6 a.m. so he could watch Sky Sports News and listen to gospel sermon.
At 8 p.m. every night, we had family devotions. That ritual still lives on. His car was filled with worship, gospel music and sermons playing constantly.
And the way he loved my mom, stolen kisses, giggles like teenagers.
Never missing Valentine's Day, never missing birthdays. He loved her loudly and faithfully.
He spoiled me with love so I would never settle for less as an adult.
Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie.
Wow, thank you, Daddy.
From the age of 3, I was his personal photographer, capturing moments of him and my mum.
I was only 8 when my dad died. I knew one thing for sure, my mom and dad held no secrets between them.
Their phones were a symbol of trust. Both had each other's fingerprints.
My mom was a freelancer, or at least that's what she told me when I asked. I didn't really understand at the time, but I noticed she spent hours on the computer, even typing late into the night. She had dropped out of her law degree a few years earlier for financial reasons, hoping to return one day when things improved. Even as a child, I could see the sacrifices, the determination, and the love that held our family together. He built love into our home, lived it faithfully until his last day.
But one day, everything changed. The routines, the laughs.
The car rides. The devotions. All of it just stopped. I could see it coming, slowly. But nothing prepares you for a house without him. I could see his body weakening. He lost function on one side, but he insisted he was fine. My mom urged him to seek help. When the ambulance came, he hugged us at the door. I remember him pulling his left leg slightly as he walked. I didn't know this was goodbye. I stayed behind with my baby sister. We were under 12, not allowed into the hospital.
Hi, Mom. Can I talk to him? When are you coming home?
From deep in my heart, I kept asking, when are you coming home? But he never did. The hardest part was seeing him lose his speech first. I could watch him try to speak. My dad is just quiet. He tries to open his mouth to say something meaningful, but all that came out were whispers.
Uncoordinated, inaudible, just pss, pss, pss. No goodbyes, no I will miss you, no take care of your little sister when I'm gone. He went quiet, just like that.
And it's been a minute, which has now turned into 6 years. My heart pains as I write this, a lump in my throat, tears streaming down my eyes. Pain I have carried for 6 years, a pain with no painkiller, a pain that only time and God can heal. At 22:50, the phone rang, and our lives shattered. I hoped it was a dream. I wished I could wake up and hear him say,
It's okay, Ruru, just a dream.
Our pastors and church elders came. Funeral arrangements began quickly. My dad had prepared a funeral policy, even in death, thinking ahead for us. Friends and family came together to remember him. I barely remember what was said. Grief has a way of blurring words, but I remember the people, students, workmates, family friends, our church. The room was full.
It was then I realized my dad wasn't just ours. He had touched so many lives. And I remember standing there, singing at his funeral with my two older sisters. My voice was singing, but my heart was breaking.
On Valentine's Day 2020, the funeral parlor called. The paperwork was complete. That same day, they left for Zimbabwe.
Valentine's Day, the day the world celebrates love, was the day my mom accompanied the love of her life
To his final resting place. Heaven gained him. But to us, heaven felt far away. It was hard to watch, hard to see her walk that road. I didn't travel with them. And to this day, I still haven't seen where my dad is buried.
There is a strange ache in that, a distance measured not just in kilometers but in longing.
I did see him for the last time. There was a calm smile on his face. He was no longer in pain. No longer taking the many pills he needed each day just to keep going. He was at peace. They say heaven gained an angel. They say he is in a better place, and I believe that. But sometimes I still wonder, what place could be better than being here? With my mom and my little sister. I stayed with my cousin's wife while my mom was gone. She was patient and kind. When mom returned 2 weeks later, she tried to smile, tried to be strong. My mom came with my dad's niece Kudzi. She really helped us and made sure my little sister bathed and ate. She played with us, told us stories, and helped me do my homework. She also went with me to school every morning. At night, I slept next to my mom's bed, and I could hear her wake up to pray, sobbing in the darkness.
She barely ate, stayed in a dark room, curtains closed, she lost weight, her hair began to fall out.
She wore black for a year, but she never stopped taking us to church.
I watched her lose herself at times, once even walking barefoot from the mall after misplacing her shoes.
How does one misplace shoes she is wearing at the mall? Baffles the mind.
I guess grief does that to a person. Yet she kept going. She started her own business during COVID, and it grew. God was faithful. Sometimes, I would dream my dad and I going somewhere. In the dream, I would be so happy and excited. The happiness I felt in the dream, and the stark, deep contrast of waking up without him was a pain unlike any other. My sister's first birthday was quiet. A small cake, no music, just soft voices singing happy birthday.
I wished my dad was here for her birthday. Joy existed, but grief stood beside it. Life continued.
My little sister started school. I entered high school. The church became our anchor. My sister and I sing in the praise and worship team. She sings beautifully, and I play the keyboard.
I'm also learning German. It's really fun.
Every skill, every milestone, every achievement, they are a thread of Dad's legacy.
Life has not been fair. Pain has not vanished. Grief has not disappeared.
But love endures, faith endures, family endures.
We still dance sometimes in the mornings. We still hold 8 p.m. devotions. We still laugh. We still celebrate life. We still remember him.
2020, the year my dad died. Liverpool won the Premier League after 30 long years.
We cried. For years, we had watched my dad hope it will finally be their year, but death took him 4 months before it happened.
Even though he wasn't here to celebrate, we could feel his joy. He would have been cheering, smiling, proud.
Through grief. Through COVID.
Through life's unfairness,
have tried to move on. I have tried to live without him, but it hasn't been easy.
God has remained faithful.
We survive. We grow.
We carry his legacy.
And we always will.
I miss you, Dad, each day, in little quiet ways. I think about your smile and all the words you'd say. I miss you, Dad, it's true, but I still feel your love. I know you're watching over me from heaven above. I'll try to make you proud in everything I do. No matter where I go, I carry you. Some days my heart feels sad and tears fall from my eyes, but then I think of all you taught, and that makes me rise. I miss you, Dad, it's true, but love will never end. You'll always be my hero, my father and my friend. I'll try to make you proud in everything I do. No matter where I go, I carry you.
Every skill, every milestone, every achievement. Together.
Love endures.
Faith endures.
Family endures.